Hello everyone, and welcome to Theseus Gaming. I am Theseus, and this is episode 1 of a new 7 Days to Die series. Alright guys, so here's what's going on. I've been reviewing some of the videos that I've been doing lately, and I'm really not happy with them. So I'm going to go ahead and change up my format and how I do things. I think this will actually provide a lot better content for you guys to watch. I kind of was bored watching myself play, and if I'm bored, you guys are probably bored too. So we're going to go ahead and get into things here, and uh, the big thing is I recorded the video, and I'm going to be playing it back at either 1.5 times or 2 times the playing speed. So that allows me, or that's going to force me to go ahead and actually dub the commentary over top of the video play. It'll result in some shorter videos, so you guys aren't, held up as long trying to watch the video. And so we'll see how things go, and maybe we'll stay with this format. Maybe I'll change it up again. Alright, I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so it looks like we spawned in the desert here. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and select my Valmod class. We're going to go with Builder here. So we're going to open the briefcase, and get a bunch of stuff. Items and, things related to the class. Checking the map real quick. So I start off by, I want to stay in the safe area, make sure that no zombies spawn, so I can kind of collect some things here real quick. Now the builder class, it's pretty straightforward. It deals with building things, construction tools, stuff like that. The first thing I want to do really is get an axe built. I know I have a claw hammer, but I wanted the stone axe so that I could use that and try to save the claw hammer for later on when I could really use it. So we're going to get the materials, finally get them, we're going to craft the axe, and then run around and collect some more stuff. We're going to get some cactuses for the plant fibers and collect the stuff that's laying on the ground. Here we're going to get some more cactuses, and we're going to go ahead and grab some stone here so that when my axe runs out, it's not, I have the stone to rebuild the axe. I'll go ahead and build a club real quick, and we're going to move on. At this point, I'm really just looking for wood, although I have a ton in my inventory. You get like 800 wood from choosing the builder class, plus a bunch of wooden frames. So we're gonna, we're just looking for wood or any materials that might be laying on the ground. Right now we're supposed to be crafting a bow and arrow, so I need some feathers and wood and small stones. So I go and I find some feathers finally, and we're gonna craft the arrows first, so that way my first bow is a level 2. So I throw that down in my hotbar, and I'm just going to run around looking for some more materials inside the safe area, and I go ahead and decide that I'm going to finish that next mission. I start using the stone axe, but then I realize that I have that claw hammer that I can just complete that real quick. And then I got to build the frames to finish off that particular mission. So more small stones, also raw iron to go along with that. We get the bedroll crafting, and I realize I haven't put any of my clothes on yet. So I go ahead and throw the clothes on. There's a t-shirt in there, so that'll help me stay cool in the desert. That's kind of nice. So we throw the bedroll down and pick it right back up, just so that completes that mission. So that's the 5th mission. Or actually the 7th mission, maybe, I don't remember. Just throw the campfire down, or craft and throw the campfire down, and get the skill point for it. So then I'm going to go ahead and do the builder perks. You get two two of them for your class. They give you skill points towards useful skills for your class. So just checking some things out in the inventory, getting another stone axe built, and now that I've got all the perks for the builder class, I can actually build a level 253 stone axe. Much better than the level 2 that I had previously. I mean, look, you tear this car apart here in just a matter of probably 30 seconds. One thing for you guys to remember, it looks fast because it is fast. Currently, we're doing 2 times the speed. I seen this format in a video for Factorio. I don't know if any of you have ever watched that, but Factorio can be a really grindy game at times. And so this one particular YouTuber, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Quill13 or somebody. Anyways, they play back at 2 or 3 times the speed that they record at, and then they just do basically what I'm doing here and lay the commentary over the sped up replay. So we're gonna go ahead and tear down these blocks here and get the wood back for them. I started the builder mission, and that the first one, if I remember correctly, requires either 800 or 1,000 wood collected to finish that off. And those missions really, they give you more skill points, although not as many as the perks, but they give you more skill points towards your class, to help you out better. Now the interesting thing is a lot of the classes, they come with one of your workbenches. Like the builder comes with a workbench, the miner comes with a cement mixer. So you get that in that little briefcase that you had when you first started, when we first started the game. So here I've decided that I want to get out of the safe zone. Just collect things on the way, but I really want to get to a grassland or wooded area, get out of the desert. It hasn't gotten too hot yet. I think currently it's 71 degrees in the game, but I really don't want it to get hot. When you get hot, especially when you get to the point where you're in that heat stroke range, you start losing stamina. You can't run as far. It's hard to get anywhere. So my thought was, well, we will head away from the burning lands, and we'll see if we can find some grassy areas. There's the first zombie of the game killed. Took her out pretty easy. It was 2 shots and then a hit with the club, and then another one. Again, I decided to forego the bow and arrow that time and just stick with the club. So we head back out again. I checked the map because I had thought that I was heading the wrong way, when in fact I was. Just collecting some yucca on the way, trying to avoid the cactuses. I think I hit the cactuses a couple times. Both times I was kind of trying to scooch right in between 2 cactuses that were close together and got a little too close to one of them. So here I craft, I think it was like 60 arrows or 59 arrows. So that way I figured once we got to an area, a house or someplace, I decided to stay for the night, that I would probably need a ton of arrows. You usually do. There's usually, I don't know, 5 or 10 zombies around the prefab houses. So interesting thing here is I see that area off to the left, the roads, and I don't know why, but I didn't go for it. Like normally I would head there first to try to find some supplies. Maybe there's some food. See, I missed a shot there. I missed another shot. Finally hit her again and put her out of her misery. And so, if I had went down that way at that intersection, there was probably would have been a building or two where I could have scavenged up some, I don't know, maybe some water or even empty glasses at this point, because I don't think I have anything to drink at this point. So even the empty jars I could have made yucca juice out of them. So here I see the trees, and knowing that I need a couple hundred wood yet, I decided to go over and chop them down, get a little bit closer to finishing off that first builder mission. Now the missions, at least all the ones that I've ever seen, they're three parts. Um, you start it off, and then when you complete the first one, it automatically starts the second one, and you get extra bonuses for completing the second and third segment of the what they call a challenge. So you usually get some better equipment. I think in this case, the builder missions give you claw hammers. I think maybe it was I think maybe you get a level 300 claw hammer, which is a pretty good hammer. Nothing that I would be able to produce normally. So here we got some glitched cars on top of, or actually inside each other. That was pretty crazy. I was kind of blown away when I seen that when I was actually playing. So we're just going down the roadway here, trying to find some green space, taking out zombies as we go, getting them experience points so we can get a level and some skill points. Took out another zombie there, and we should have another one upcoming here pretty soon. There's a little rabbit in the road. I don't even go after the rabbits. I have a hard time hitting them. I have a hard time hitting the zombies, as you'll see here, let alone trying to hit something as small as the rabbit or the chicken. And the rabbits are a lot faster than the chickens, I think. It seems like they are, at least. The chickens, I'll run after them with a stone axe or a club or whatever. So this guy takes, I miss him a bunch first. Then he takes a few hits. He's beefy there. So we finally get him down on the ground and dead, and get a level there. And it should be level 2, so it gives us 6 skill points. Got some ammunition there, some iron arrows. That's pretty good for this early in the game. Checking all the cars, making sure there's no good equipment in there or anything. And I see that little path off to the side there, and so I figured I'm gonna go ahead and check it out and see what's up there. And I can tell from the map that it's a house or some sort of building, and sure is a house. So this gets pretty interesting here. I forgot all about that. Now that noise was a heartbeat, and then he starts running at you, and if you don't get far enough away when he explodes, it hurts a lot. So I hear the zombies, and then I see him. Get the guy in the leg, and then just start slowly backing up and shooting him. Missed a few times, but not as bad as the one that was on the road where I missed him like 5 or 6 times. Now that one, I could have swore I hit her. It looked like it went right through her head. Just like that right there. Hit that guy right in the forehead. So we take out another one. Miss again. Miss again. Finally hit her. Took way too many times to hit that one. I really need to work on my aiming. So we break down the door and get inside, looking around for some stuff. I didn't even bother with the vault or the safe room. We get a shotgun schematic. That's pretty good. So we got to tear down another door, and I decided to start using the claw hammer. I missed the baseball cap at first, I decided to go ahead and put that on. It's still not hot yet. It's still only 71 degrees, but so I decided that I wanted to keep the glass jars as opposed to just the glass, because the jars I can make yucca juice with. But then I decided that I would scrap some stuff, and then I could actually keep the the raw glass or whatever it's called. So we had upstairs another schematic. This was iron helmet. Take out all the couch and the sofa, or the couch and the chair, and check all the cabinets. And we didn't really find much. A couple seeds there. I get rid of that them shotgun parts for the seeds. I mean, the shotgun parts weren't really that great. I think the seeds in the long run would do us better, or could do us better. I finally realized as I get out the door, hey, there's some green area there. So I go over, because I still have them 2 missions left. I think the second mission was 3,000 wood, so I had 1,000. I need 3,000 to finish up. And so I chopped some trees. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing makes sure you are able to be notified of future episodes. Thank you for being here with me, and we'll see you next time.